Pull her. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. Well, yo, let me cut. Well, yo, let me hit you. Say what? Well, yo, my mama calling. Let me cut. I don't like talking on the phone. It's not that I don't enjoy conversation, it's just that too often people call me too often. People call me and want to talk about the same thing that we talked about yesterday. I don't really care for that. Stop taking up people's time on the phone, man. I don't understand people need to talk to me so much. I really, really don't. I'm not that interesting of a person, but I swear my phone goes off all day long. And it's the same people calling me every day with nothing to talk about. Soapbox Sunday, episode 5.
Open the door, let me in. Teach a song, preach a sin. Turn the cheek, let it slide. Give me 5 on the black hand side. The black hand side. Oh, black hand side.
First thing, don't call me every day. Just don't. There's no reason, unless we just met and we're still in that getting to know each other stage. There's no reason at all that we should be talking every day. What could possibly be happening to you every day? I don't know Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Kevin Hart. I don't know LeBron James. I don't know people who live super exciting lives that every day is just like a new adventure for them. You did the exact same thing yesterday that you did 2 weeks ago. You're doing the same thing tomorrow that you did today. You're doing the same thing 3 weeks from now that you'll be doing 6 months from now. There's no reason we need to talk every day. Now, if something exciting happens that day, by all means, call, let me know. But don't call and say, went to work today. Just, I had to deal with my boss. You know how he is. Yeah, so what's up with you? No, we don't need to have that conversation. For what? It's the same conversation we had yesterday. Don't call me and have nothing to talk about. And when I say nothing to talk about, I mean like literally you call me and the first thing out your mouth is, well, I'm not really up to anything. What are you doing? What was the point of you calling me? Did you call me because you were bored? I'm not the person to call because you're bored. And the thing is, I can have a conversation about pretty much anything. Homegirl Michelle, every time I talk to her, we always have an interesting conversation. A couple weeks ago, we had a 2-hour conversation about breakfast. Like, the other day, we had an hour-long conversation about words. Like, our favorite words. I happen to like onomatopoeia. Well, I like the way it looks aesthetically. I don't really like the way it sounds. And she's the exact opposite. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can have a conversation about anything. So it's not that I just absolutely hate talking on the phone. I hate talking to uninteresting people on the phone. I don't care about what your cat did that day. I don't care that you went to work and you had, a salami sloppy joe for lunch. I don't even know what a salami sloppy joe is. Don't call me and not have anything to talk about. I'm not a big fan of gossip. Gossip doesn't interest me. It really, really doesn't. Telling me, I heard that XYZ did ABC, that is a waste of a conversation because I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to have anything at all to talk about. Now, if you're telling me a story about someone you know and, it's a fascinating story, by all means, tell me that. If you were riding with your best friend and then a car came out of nowhere and went flying off a cliff and exploded in midair, then, y'all jumped down the cliff and y'all say to people, when you got down to the bottom of the hill, there were some rabid dogs and y'all had to shoot the dogs to, make sure everybody was safe. You found a chest full of $6 million. Yeah, like, that's a story to tell me. Don't tell me, I heard that Felicia, baby daddy, cousin, brother-in-law is sleeping with Melissa, and Melissa is like the girl that you hate at work, and you feel like I need to know that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? That is their business. That really doesn't do anything for me. Call somebody else with that type of information if you want to have an interesting discourse about it. That's all I'm saying. Don't text me and then call me. Example. Don't text me, yo, what's up, Greg? And I text you back, oh, what up? And then call me. Like, that's fucking annoying. I texted you back because I wanted to text you. If I wanted to call you, I would have just called you. So chances are I didn't want to have a conversation with you over the phone. If it's something where like you say, hey Greg, are you busy? And I say no, and you say, okay, is it cool if I call you? By all means, that's fine. I have no problem at all with that, because that's you asking me. But just because I'm texting you doesn't necessarily mean I'm available, nor does it mean I want to have a phone conversation with you. I might want to text you, because I can text people all day long. Like, that I have no problem with. I just don't I don't always like talking on the phone. I started working in customer service back in 2006. Working in customer service is you being on the phone all day long, talking to people, listening to someone tell their unfunny story, listening to people yell at you and complain. I don't want to hear that shit when I get home. I don't want to hear that on my personal time. It's annoying. It really does not interest me at all. So it's easier for me to text than it is for me to talk on the phone. So don't text me and then call me and then like you set me up for the okie doke. Like to me that's a setup. You didn't ask what I was doing. You didn't ask if I had something else going on. You just know that you want to talk to me, so you decided to call me. Don't get upset when I want to get off the phone. The fact that we've talked as long as we have is somewhat of a luxury for you. My little brother has that down perfectly. Our conversations last an average of 1 minute and 44 seconds. And even then, that's pushing it sometimes. People want to have 6-7 hour long conversations about the same thing. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. After about 10 minutes, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm already planning my plot to get off the phone with you. And those people, it's like, as soon as we're on the phone, I'm like, okay, how am I going to get off the phone? Don't be upset when I want to get off the phone. I shouldn't have to lie or, make up some excuse to get off the phone with you. And lastly, don't call me and then put me on hold for 20 fucking minutes. There's one thing if it's, alright, hold on, I got to beep, click over, you take care of that conversation. If you need to call me back, then just call me back. It's not that big a deal. If you, let me, it's my mom calling me to see what she wants, and, I'll come back. Cool, 45 seconds to a minute, I give you that. I might give you 2 minutes. I mean, it depends. But I can even give you up to 2 minutes if, I'm doing something else at the time. But don't click over and then just never come back. That shit is hella annoying. Come on, B. I already don't like talking to people on the phone, and you got me not only holding the phone, but not even talking to nobody. Don't, hold on, put the phone down and go do a million things around the house. If you gotta go run to the bathroom, cool. If you gotta, somebody comes in the room, you gotta have a conversation with them real quick, that's cool too. Don't put the phone down and then go, go bake biscuits, and then you watching Maury, and then your homegirl come over and y'all chatting it up, and your baby's crying in the background. You walk to the store real quick, like, come on, just call me back. It's not that serious. Don't just, it ain't even a money thing. I got free minutes. I got Sprint. I got unlimited minutes. It's not even that. It's just the fact that I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I'm holding the phone, and for what? Makes no sense, man. Alright, so that's going to conclude the show this week. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. I've been getting a lot of love from you all. A lot more love than I thought I was going to be getting. I really thought I was going to be getting like 10 views a video. And I think my last one is getting close to about 150. Like I said, I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot when you got people out there getting, millions of views and all that, but it is what it is for me. I just appreciate y'all enjoying the videos. That's going to be it for this week. Next week we're going to talk about, I'm going to have a conversation with the fellas, and we're going to talk about how to talk to and approach women, because I hear way too many horror stories about men just acting crazy. But yeah, we're going to do that next week. So until next time, I'll holler at you guys, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Everybody have a prosperous week and all that good stuff. I'll let you guys next week, man.